Most people think stalkers are a distant nightmare, something that only happens in crime shows, to celebrities or unlucky strangers in the headlines. But what if you were being watched right now? What if every private moment, every vulnerable breath, was someone's favorite episode? Tonight's true horror story isn't about ghosts or demons. It's about something far worse. A presence that doesn't knock because it never left. A shadow that never speaks, but always listens. This is a terrifying story of a lady who discovered too late she's never truly been alone. I used to think stalking was something that happened in movies or to celebrities. You hear stories of obsessed fans, creepy neighbors, maybe a jealous ex, but they're always at a distance, headlines that feel like fiction. I never imagined it would be me. Not until the night I saw the first photo slipped under my door. It was printed on glossy paper, grainy, like it had been zoomed in, but it was unmistakable. Me, sleeping, my head against my pillow, mouth slightly open, the soft glow from the streetlight casting shadows through my window. The picture had been taken from inside my room. I live alone. At first, I tried to rationalize it. Maybe it was a prank, maybe someone hacked a camera. But I had no smart devices in my bedroom. No webcam, no nanny cam. And the angle it was from the corner of the room near my closet. That meant someone had been inside. I called the police. They took it seriously at first. They checked my locks, dusted for prints, but there were none. No signs of forced entry. They recommended I install security cameras, which I did the next morning, one in my bedroom and one outside the front door. Still, I barely slept that night. The second photo came 2 days later. This one was of me in the shower. Blurry, fogged by condensation, but again undeniably me. The angle was from above, like someone had held a camera over the curtain. I ran to check the new footage from the camera in my bedroom. Nothing. No one entered or exited. I checked the footage at the front door. Still nothing. I started to question my own sanity. Was I sleepwalking? Had I invited someone in without remembering? But how would that explain the pictures? The angles? The timing? Then came the text messages. Blocked number. No caller ID. Nice tattoo on your lower back. I like the way you curl up when you cry. That night, I packed a bag and stayed at a friend's place. She lived across town, in a third-floor apartment. It felt safe. She believed me, let me sleep in her room, while she took the couch. At 3:13 a.m., I woke up to a buzzing sound. My phone on the nightstand. Another photo, me in her bed. Same room, same covers, same exact position I was lying in. But in the photo, I was smiling. I wasn't smiling when I looked at it. I threw up in her bathroom. When I came out, she was awake, panicked, trying to call the police. But when they arrived, it was the same story, no signs of entry. Nothing on the building's cameras. No fingerprints. I stayed awake for days after that. I couldn't risk sleeping. Every time I blinked too long, I imagined the lens staring back at me. A breath on my neck, a whisper from a closet. I moved apartments, different neighborhoods, top floor, bars on the windows. Security cameras in every room. Triple locked the door. It worked for 2 months. Then came the gift box. It was on my kitchen counter when I came home from work. I hadn't invited anyone. The door was still locked. Nothing on the cameras. Inside the box, a single flash drive. I plugged it in. There were folders sorted by date. Hundreds of them. Each contained videos of me. Cooking, sleeping, changing, crying, singing to myself. Every single moment of my private life had been recorded. There were even videos from my childhood home, my old bedroom, my high school graduation, my first kiss. Whoever this was, they'd been watching me for years. Then I found the last video. It was dated for that very morning. For 17 a.m., it showed me sleeping in my bed. And then the closet door slowly opened. A figure stepped out. Tall, featureless in the darkness. Just the outline of a person. They walked to the bed, sat beside me, watched me sleep, then leaned down and whispered something in my ear. I paused the video, turned the volume up, played it again. You're always going to be mine. I shut everything down. I ran to the police again, demanded protection. They sent someone to monitor the apartment for a few nights, but nothing happened. Eventually, they stopped sending anyone. My case was filed under ongoing investigation, but no leads ever came up. I stopped going outside. I stopped answering calls. I covered every mirror, every screen. But it didn't matter, because the photos kept coming. Me, screaming into pillows. Me, sitting on the floor in the dark. Me, watching old home videos on mute, tears pouring down my face. Then I realized something. I hadn't sent those videos to anyone. How did he get them? I turned off the power, cut every wire, smashed every lens in my house. I thought maybe, just maybe, I could disappear. The last message came 1 month ago. It wasn't a photo. It wasn't a video. It was a single sentence, printed on the back of an old photograph. The photo was of me as a child, 5 years old, holding a balloon at a park, smiling, my parents in the background. The message read, "You looked at me then. You smiled. You saw me first." And in the corner of that old photo, barely visible, was a man I'd never noticed before, standing by a tree, watching me. He's been following me all my life. And I don't know where he is now, but I know he's watching. Stalkers don't haunt houses. They haunt lives. No creaking doors. No sudden screams. Just a quiet certainty that someone somewhere is watching. And for her, the most horrifying truth wasn't how long he'd been there, but that she smiled at him first. Have you ever felt like you were being watched? Maybe you were. Don't forget to lock your doors. And whatever you do, never look behind you. Thank you for watching Tales and Mysteries. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you have not. Like and share for more true horror stories.